Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Luna and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is her ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands, the correction and the motivation that we give the puppies when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give any correction that's needed. And the only correction that we give is a little tug and let go on the training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Luna has been fitted with her very own training collar, and it's going to go home with her. You're going to be taught how to use it during your follow-up training session. Now, she is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to be demonstrating for you is the heel. Heeling is proper walking on a leash. One of the things that a lot of people have trouble with. We want her right next to your left leg, and the command is Luna, heel. Now at this point, Luna has a job to do, and that is to stay focused on her trainer, not forging ahead or lagging behind, but staying even with his left leg. And each time that Rich stops walking, she's been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for her next command. Rich talks to her to keep her motivated and focused so that heeling isn't boring. And she has been taught that when you stop your feet, she's to sit and wait for her next command. Good job. Now the next command that we're going to be demonstrating for you is the sit-stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command. You take your open flat of your palm right in front of her muzzle and the one-word firm command to stay. The sit-stay, when you're practicing at home, you can start out at about 30 seconds and work up to 3 minutes. And this helps to develop her focus and maturity. When Rich returns back to her, as an additional distraction, he will walk all the way around her, ending up back where they started at heel position, and he gives her the command to heel again. So you're going to notice as we go through this video that each time that Rich returns back to heel, that she expects another command. Everything starts and stops at heel position. Rich leaves her in another sit-stay. And this time we're going to demonstrate the recall for you. That is the come-on command. You're going to use her name. You're going to lighten your tone just a little bit because you don't want her to come in and jump. And she comes right in front of you and sits facing your knees. And then she goes back around to heel and back sitting. Now he's going to heel her out of that, and we're going to have a chance to show you that come on command again. And I'm going to be able to give you hints on Sunday as to how to keep her coming and under control in your everyday living situations. Stay. Rich leaves her in a stay. He uses her name. And hear how it was very nice and soft. We don't want to amp her up. If you get her too excited about coming to you, then she has a tendency to want to put her front feet on you. Very good. Now the next exercise that we're going to be demonstrating for you is the down on command. So when they come back up, the first one is going to be your down from a heel position. So with your dog seated at your left, you take your left open palm, push it straight down toward the ground, and give the one-word command to down and stay. Now your long down stay is just like the sit stay in that it helps to develop self-control, focus, and maturity. So you want to start out with this at about 1 minute, and you're going to work all the way up to 5 minutes. When Rich returns back to her, he will walk all the way around her just as he did on the sit-stay, returning all the way back around to heel, and he takes off heeling with her again, and we will show you that down from a heel position again. The down commands can be difficult to teach, so we want to make sure that you know how to do it and know how to get her to do it. So you always have her seated first.
Down. stay.
And then you give her the down and the stay. And you can mix up your commands and have fun with them. As soon as you get a little bit of confidence with this training, this time Rich is going to call her out of that. She got up, she came right in. She sits facing his knees and goes back to heel. And the very last exercise that we're going to be doing for you is going to be her down from a distance. So you're going to have her seated at your left at heel position. You're going to leave her in a sit stay. You're going to turn to face her. Use your right hand to give the command, and she goes right down. And you did see that Rich gave a tiny little tug on that training collar to remind her, but that was pretty well done. Now, we've demonstrated for you all of her formal obedience commands. We have lots and lots of good things to go over with you when you come to get her on Sunday. She's been a good girl, and we've done a lot of hard work with her, so we know that you're going to be very proud of her, and we will see you soon. Thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.